Good evening, my fantastic fangs. I hope you all are ready for some creepy games you can try yourselves. Although, be warned, curiosity can be dangerous. Before I share these spooky games, subscribe to the channel and join the Fang family. I promise you won't be disappointed. Now, the first game to start the night off has a few different ways of playing. It's called Hayaku Monogatari, which translates to Set of 100 Fantastic Stories and was popular in Japan during the Edo period, which was between 1603 and 1868. It is believed that the game started as a test of courage for the samurai and had very specific rules. The test took place in 3 adjacent rooms so as to form an L if viewed from above. In the last room, 100 blue lanterns were lit and a mirror was placed in the room. That doesn't sound creepy. No. Those who took part in the ritual, on the other hand, had to settle in the first room. The rehearsal was to take place on a new moon night, and members had to be dressed in blue. The room in which they were had to be completely removed of both weapons and lights. The task consisted in telling, in turn, a kaiden, which is a ghost story. Once the story was finished, the person who had narrated it had to walk into the second room and then into the third, where he had to turn off a lamp while looking into the mirror. Then he would return to the first room, where the stories would continue until all the lamps were turned off. Once all the lamps were extinguished, the darkness would fall, and it would be possible to invoke the spirits. Now, the modern way to play this game can be done in 1 room instead of 3. However, there must be 100 candles, preferably blue, and participants will have to take turns telling a ghost story. At the end of each story, a candle will be blown out, and after blowing out the final candle, a window will open from which supernatural entities will enter. You can also play this alone if you're so daring. To play alone, the ritual can be done in a lit room, but 10 candles are required. The person will have to tell 10 stories instead of 100 and blow out 1 candle at the end of each story. Once all the candles are blown out, the narrator can see the underworld, supposedly. And if that wasn't scary enough for you, and you're far more daring, this game may be sure to send shivers down your spine, and maybe right up your alley. The game is called Hattorikakarenbo, which is basically a game of hide and seek. However, this version comes with chilling consequences. The rules are as follows. Don't let the game run for longer than 2 hours, because the longer you play, the more dangerous it becomes. When you play, you must be the only human in the household. When you're hiding, you have to remain absolutely silent. Under no circumstances should you come out of your hiding place before your time is up. You'll also need a few things to play this game, one of which is a rag doll with arms and legs, rice enough to fill the puppet, a nail clipper, needle and thread, and the thread specifically has to be red, a knife or scissors, whichever your preference, a bathtub, although a sink will work too, and a cup of water and salt. Using the knife or scissors, open the ragdoll and remove the stuffing. Fill the puppet with rice and cut a nail and place it together with the rice inside the doll. Sew the puppet up with a red thread and then, without cutting it, wrap the puppet with the same thread. Fill the bathtub or sink with water, give the doll a name that is different from your own, and begin the game. The game must start exactly at 3 a.m. On the 3rd chime, take the doll to the bathroom and place it on the edge of the previously filled tub or sink. Hold the doll tight, watching it, and repeat 3 times, "I'm on this round." After the 3rd time, throw the doll into the tub or sink, get out of the bathroom, close the door, and turn off the lights in the house. All of them. Then, pick a wall that acts as home base and slowly count to 10. When you're done, take the knife or scissors, go back to the bathroom where you left the puppet, grab it, and shout, "I found you," and the doll's name. Then release the doll from the thread you tied it up with. Once you've done this, shout the doll's name, and now it's your turn. Placing the puppet back in the tub or sink, take the saltwater cup and take it with you without spilling it to find a hiding place within the house. Never spill the water. Just a warning for y'all. While staying in your hiding place, completely silent, try to control your breathing. Do not leave no matter what you might hear, and some things that you may hear are footsteps, whispers, voices, and maybe even some other noises, like something searching the rooms. But don't leave under any circumstances, and don't pour the water out. Stay hidden until dawn. Then you can end the game. To do this, take a sip of the water and hold it in your mouth. Do not swallow it or spit it out. Run to the bathroom to find the puppet. However, it's most likely not going to be there. It's probably hiding somewhere, and you better go find it. Once you do find the doll, spit all the salt water in your mouth and pour the remaining salt water from the cup over the doll while yelling, "I won," 3 times. Only you haven't won yet. You're going to have to wait till the doll dries off and then burn it completely. Once the puppet is completely burned, you've won the game. However, there is still a possibility that in the following weeks you'll hear strange things within the house. Voices calling you, hands grabbing you, and sudden chills. The reason behind this is because the rice inside the doll served to attract spirits, while the red thread symbolizes the blood vessels. Play this game at your own risk. And do you dare to play these, or have you played something similar? Let me know in the comments, and if you experienced anything weird. If one of you does play either of these, and I hope none of you play both, let me know if you experienced anything at all. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. What do you think of these 2 creepy games? Would you play? Would you not play? Let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and have pleasant dreams. Take care until next time. Bye, everyone.